Good afternoon, guys. Thanks for joining me. Diggin, Damon here. Today is my favorite day of the week. It is the day that I go to all my sources and I collect my old money. For those of you that are first-time viewers, what I do is I have a number of sources and I go to once a week and I hand them this black bag, and what they do is they put all the money, notes and coins that they've collected over the last week in here, so I don't get to see what I'm buying, to keep it a surprise, and I pay face value for everything. And then I open this up and I go through it on my channel so that you guys get to see what I got and I get to see what I got. So you never know what you're going to get. I know I got about 600 and some change today, so pretty good week. That's about an average between 500 and 1,000 a week. And I know I've got some good coins in here because I can hear them. I can hear them rattling around. So hopefully we got some maybe some errors or some silver in there. So without any more delays, let's open it up. And as usual, I usually like to get the bills first. So all right, I think that's all the bills. Yep, that's all the bills. All right, so let's see what we got here, guys. Let's get a little zoom in so you guys can see better. All right. So well, right off the bat, 1969 $100 bill. So I keep everything that's 69 and earlier, 60s and earlier. I keep in my collection. 70s and later, I'll either try to find a home with it, my various collectors that I know, or we'll put it in the bubblegum and ice cream fund for the kids. So this is definitely a keeper. You can actually see it's a non-star. Don't see any kind of major errors. Got some numbers written on it. You can see right here, Horizon Bank, looks like SSR. So this was probably the top of a strap. So non-star, don't see anything big about the serial number, but with that that date, I'll definitely keep it. Here's a 1985 $100 bill, non-star. Don't see anything big about the serial number. I don't see any errors on it. All right, so we'll see if we can rehome that to one of our other collectors that likes later notes. So we'll try to keep that out of the shredder. Oh, look at that! I got a trinary, 8s, 9s, and 6s. This is a 1981. That's a double win. Not only is it an old one, but it's also a trinary. So that's cool. That's definitely a keeper right there. Don't see any errors offhand. All right, cool. But hey, that's a keeper. I'll take that. All right, so we've got 1988 non-star $10 bill. I don't see anything big about the serial number. And again, you know, my sources just know that I'm looking for old bills. They really don't look for any errors. They don't look for the dates. They don't look for stars. They don't look for, you know, serials, anything like that. They just say, hey, if it's old, I want you to put it away, because I paid face value for this. So if there's nothing I want about it, if I can't find a home for it, then that's okay. I haven't lost any money. Oh, almost another trinary, 653, 65. Yeah, but it's got that 9 in it. So close. But look at that, it's a 1969, so that stays in the family. That I will hang on to. Don't see any errors on it, but a 69 I will definitely hang on to and keep. So very cool, good condition, just got a centerfold, no errors with the border cutting. So, but we'll keep that. That's awesome. Here's a 77 $10 bill, non-star. Don't see any errors, nothing with the serial number. Oh, I got a lot of 10s here. That's interesting. Someone must have turned them in. Good note, it's a 77, so it's kind of too old for me. Excuse me, yeah, not old enough, excuse me, for me. But I may be able to find a home for it with one of my other collectors. So we'll go ahead and put that in the 8110, nice shape, centerfold, non-star. I don't see anything big on that serial number. Don't see any errors with it. Pretty much a standard bill. 81's not old enough for me, but I can probably find a home for it. A lot of times I try to find people that are starting collecting, people that are just now getting into it. And, a 1981 is still an old bill, and they may want to start their collection with that. Or you never know, maybe they were born in 81, and that's a good bill for them. So, all right, here's a super, super common 1990. I get so many 1990 $100 bills. It's amazing. I've never looked up how many were printed, but it's got to be a ton, because that's probably the majority of what I get. Non-star, I don't see anything with the serial number. It's pretty well circulated, pretty beat up, but like I said, we'll see if we can find a home for that one, keep it out of the shredder. But it is in decent shape, so we'll put that over there. Here's a 1995 $5 bill, non-star. Don't see anything with the serial number. Don't see any errors. But, I kind of call that a survivor. Usually, $5 bills, $1 bills, 10, they're pretty beat up. I mean, they're really, really circulated and well used. This one's in great shape. Obviously, it's circulated, but for its age and its low denomination, that's pretty good. So we'll see if we can find a home for it. Otherwise, it may go in the bubblegum fund. Here's a 1988 $100 bill. Oh, so close. 3, 4, 7. But that 8 messed up the trinary. That would have been awesome. But really good shape. This does have a pretty severe centerfold in it, but the borders are good. No real creasing, anything like that. But just that 8 wasn't there. I'd have hang on to it. But hey, you know what? I can still see if I can find someone 1988 that might want it. Oh, cool. Hey, so Star Note right there. $100 bill, modern. This is 2017. They definitely put it aside because it's a Star Note, because it's a modern one. Serial number, nothing really big. I love to find a star with a really cool serial number, a trinary or something. Don't see them very much, but I'll definitely hang on to that Star Note. Don't see any errors on that, but that Star Note's a keeper. I can definitely hang on to that and have some fun. So cool. We'll put that with the Star Note collection. All right, here is a 1985, really, really well circulated. It is beat up. It's got some tape here. Non-star. 6.9. Don't see anything big with the serial number. It's got some holes in it. All right. Wow. Well, won't be in my collection, but I'll see if I can find a home for it, because it is an 85 and it's an older, but it's definitely circulated. So, all right. So let's keep these keepers out of the way, and let's see what kind of coins we got. All right. Definitely hear some jingle jangle of hopefully some silver. That's always what I'm hoping for, or maybe some errors. All right, so let's get a little zoom in here so we can see a little bit closer what we got here. Oh, guys, I definitely see silver. Oh, all right, let's start it off. Let's start it off with that. So right there, 1958 silver quarter. Oh, that's beautiful. Really, really nice. Well worn, but 90% silver there, so that's a keeper, 100%. Wow, what do we got here? So this is a 63 nickel, not silver, but definitely an older one. You can see the patina on it. Definitely dirty. And I always tell people, leave them the way they are. Never try to clean them or get any of the patina off, or some people think they want to be polished and clean, but no, you want that character on them. In fact, that's kind of the easiest way to see if you've got an old coin is the patina on it and the dirt and the muck caked on it. So that's pretty cool. So that's not a not a silver one, but that's a 65, so I'm going to keep that. So very cool. And a 62. So there's another 90% silver. Yay. Ooh, that one's in really nice shape. I mean, it's definitely circulated, but It's in really good shape. So I might actually consider having that one graded, because it's pretty good. That might be in the 40s or 50s for a condition. Oh wow, look at that. So that is a 1950 dime. That's cool. So that'll actually go with my 1950 collection. I have a ton of 1950 notes and bills. I don't have a lot of coins, and I'm trying to boost those up now that I got a couple sources that get me good coins, and a lot of the silver ones come from my coin source. He's kind of like a Coinstar company that looks for that stuff. So that's cool. That's awesome. There's a keeper. So that's what we got here. We got a penny. 1965 it looks like. Interesting. So this is probably something that, one of my sources, a teller, noticed it's an old penny. It's got some patina right here, and said, hey, I'll put that aside for Damon, which I appreciate. Don't think I'll probably, I think I will keep that. It's in the 60s, and I got to keep everything from there, so that's all right. It's probably not worth a whole lot, but it's a survivor, and I like it, so that's all that matters. And that's really what collecting stuff is all about, is what you like. Here's a beautiful 1963 quarter, 90% silver. Good shape, not as quite as good as the other one, but really, really nice. Nice edges. So cool. Paid 25% for that. That's awesome. All right, we got a $50. Wow, that's weird. So this is a 1980, but it looks like a silver because it doesn't have the cladding on the edge. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Right there. Just a little bit right on the edge there is cladding. Wow. So if you looked at this really quick, this looks like a silver because the cladding is worn off on the side, but all the grooves are there. So maybe I'll hang it on that. Maybe that's some kind of error, a cladding error, because the grooves are definitely there, and it's just got a tiny little bit of cladding just right there. Everything else is missing. So it looks like a silver, but it's not. It's a 1980. But I'm going to hang on to that. I may talk to a couple buddies and see what they think. That might actually be an error coin. So that could be cool. All right, so we'll do that. Oh, but I know this is whoops. But I know that one's silver. 1968. Yep. Oh, that is really nice. So circulated, nice little Kennedy there. All right, so there's some silver. Oh, I got a few more here. All right, so it looks like another silver dime. Yep, 1964 silver dime. Wow, man, I got a lot of coins today. It's great when you've got a source, when you've got someone that deals with coins and a lot of coins, and will take the time to look for them. It's fantastic, and that's what you got to do. You got to find sources for these. That's cool. We'll put that one there. All right, so here is a interesting 1971 beat the snot out of quarter. It looks like this thing's been run over or hit with a shotgun. It is pelted. It's got little divots in it. Wow. Non-silver, definitely just worth face value. But lots of character on that. Yeah, well, we'll see what we can do about that. I don't know if we'll keep it or not. Here's a 74 quarter, not silver. You can see the cladding on the edges. But again, my sources, the tellers I know, a lot of times they just see something that's 74 and they think it's old, and they put it aside for me. And like I said, I don't mind. I buy everything that they put aside because I'm buying at face value. So why wouldn't I? Okay, so I got a quarter for 25 cents. No harm, no foul. Wow. Hope you guys can see that well. That's a 1948 dime. Wow, that is cool. Man, that is in great shape for a 48. I mean, it's the face isn't worn down. You can still see the textures in the hair. Oh, man. Wow, that's really nice. So that could be another one that I have graded just because of the age and the quality of it. Oh. Wow, that to me is kind of the star so far. 48. Oh, that's great. All right. Whoa. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Wow, this is a 1958 Jefferson $50. Wow. Oh, man, I hit the jackpot today with coins. These are beautiful. Really nice. Obviously circulated, but no major dings and dents. Really, really good. You can definitely see the dollar is worn away. The half is much more clear. Of course, whoops. The United States is much clearer. That dollar seems to be a little bit more worn. But 1958, super cool. That's awesome. All right, let's see what else we got. And a well-worn 43/4. Wow, look at that. I mean, it's worn flat. Oh, on both sides. Look, you barely even see the eagle. It's so worn. United States of America. That's sorry guys, I'm trying to let you see the sides. Wow, it's barely even readable. And then the quarter. Wow. So that's cool. I mean, that one is well. That's what you would expect a 43, a 40s or 50 coin to look like. Really worn, well used. Not like something like this. That's a 62. There's a 63. I mean, you could see the differences in them. So, I mean, definitely cool. It's well worn, but I love it. I mean, that's our history right there. And that's some amazing history in 1943. So that's going in the keep forever. So, and we're finishing it up with a bit of a bummer. A 1974 Kennedy $50, not silver, but again, my sources and my tellers put anything away that's old, and I appreciate that they do that. So I buy everything. So that's probably not a keeper, but still really cool. So that's okay. I'm happy with that. So, all right, wow, guys. So we have had a fantastic day. Let me zoom out a little bit here and get everything we got. So we got some great silver. We got some old coins. We got a star note. We got some 69 notes. We got a trinary. And then another 6,900. So I got to tell you guys, today I am ecstatic with what I was able to collect. This is fantastic. So I hope you guys feel the same. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, please comment, please share. Definitely please subscribe. If you'll make any comments, I always try to answer your questions, or if it's not a question and is just a comment, then I'll give it a thumbs up and a heart, because you've taken the time to put something down, and I really appreciate it. And any feedback you have from my channel, please do that. I'm always trying to improve and make things better. So, having said that, I hope you guys have a fantastic afternoon and enjoy. Thanks.